Hey guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the November monthly reading for the sign of Cancer. My crabby crabs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember these are general reading times. Fluid and energies can be reversed. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you are here for the first time, I welcome you to my channel. Welcome aboard. And for those who have been kind enough to stick around despite a shaky November, my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. Thank you for coming back. Let's dive straight in, my crabs. Couple of feelers from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. Endings and beginnings, I'm shown. All these circles. Yeah. Moving from phases. From one phase to the other. Anna, godmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, laying foundations. Look at that. That's all about laying foundations for the next phase to begin. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So before this happens, this new phase begins and you step into that, there's something that we need to work upon. There are a few things that came in when I was doing your pre-shuffle. Confrontation, standing in an impasse situation. Something has come to a stagnation. There is some stagnant energy that needs to be worked upon. This break the chain, ancestral patterns, it seems that's where it's taking me. But yes, impasse, that's what came in, and a confrontation. There is something that you need to confront with someone or within. Let's get into tarot now. We are going to do the Celtic cross spread. Look, yeah, man. This was the same with Pisces, your fellow water sign. This is generally such a smooth flow deck. It's just confrontation coming to that impasse. This is this conflict. Yeah, I'm shown the Five of Wands, that conflict, that confrontation, that competition. There's some kind of resistance. That's what it is. Some kind of resistance. Anyways, let's see what more we have for you, my crabs. We have Queen of Swords. If you have been here before, you know this is my cut the crap queen. That's my cut the crap lady. She could be a bit cold. Yes, she very sure can be. Super cold. She could be a bit too practical to not pay heed to how one truly feels, not pay heed to emotions that come along. The Chariot as the challenge position crossing us. We want to move. As I said, we want to move, but there is some kind of blockage. There's some kind of impasse where you have come. Like nobody wants to move, not even an inch here and there. There's this stagnation that's come along. Four of Pentacles, see, holding on to something. Yeah, it's like you and the other parties, whosoever, whatever this situation that we are tapping into, it's like both parties do not want to even move an inch here and there. There is no scope of negotiation at this point in time. In the past, we have the Star because it seems like you feel this is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, Queen of Swords can be stubborn. Very stubborn. Yeah. Let's see if you can see this clearly now. Yes, you can. Motivating you, Upala, and crowning you. Yeah. is the King of Swords. Man, look at that. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. Yep. That's what we are talking about. He is strong-headed. She is strong-headed. Lots of coldness. Lots of bitter words, I'm told. Cold conversations happening. You want to move from this situation. You do, but you're still holding on to your side of the story. Let's put it that way. How you have felt. Ace of Pentacles, looks like there is a breakthrough coming in the near future. I'm happy to see that. It says break the chain. It is all in your hands. We are all beings of free will. Ace of Wands. See, you really want a new beginning. You think this is something you really want, a new phase to begin. Laying foundations for these new beginnings, the new phase in life. That's what you are looking for. But you can't move into a new phase when you have yourself chained your energy towards the past. External, we have Two of Wands. You are at the crossroads. Yeah, you are at some crossroads. There are beginnings and endings, and you need to make a choice here. You want to move, but you're not able to because you're just holding on to too much of past baggage. Let's put it that way. Two of Pentacles, in hopes and fears, juggle act going on there. Not sure whether you'll be able to hold on for long with this juggling. 10 of Wands as the outcome, finally able to drop that baggage, that heavy burden, and 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that's where we are going. We have Star in the past. I'm taken straight to that. You actually feel that your side of the story or your idea or the way you have perceived or read this situation, this is something divinely guided that is going to get you to the 10 of Cups. The problem is that you guys are not talking to each other. There is a lack of collaboration. There's a lot of confrontation here. As I said, nobody wants to budge. Nobody wants to budge. Queen of Swords in the present. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, what do we have? King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're being very stubborn and arrogant about this. It's like my way or the highway attitude. And that's not very, very water-like. That is not very Cancer-like. I know it can happen that, when you feel hurt, you go in your shell. And when you are in your shell, people can only see your hard exterior. But if this, whatever connection that we are talking about with this King of Swords means something to you, if this truly feels like this could be your 10 of Cups, the only way to have an honest conversation is to drop those swords and have a heart-to-heart chat. Heart-to-heart brings me to the realization that we have no cups here so far. So emotions are missing except that 10 of Cups. That's what you want, but in the process, there is no emotion shown. Knight of Cups in the challenge. See, Cups coming in the challenge. That coming straight from the heart. If you want to move, there is no conversation. There is no energy that's coming straight from the heart. This is very egocentric behavior at this point in time, my Cancers. And that is the reason why it's so difficult for you to move. That is why you have come to that deadlock, It's like you have hit the wall in a situation. 4 of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant. So you are sticking, Hierophant also can be a rigid energy. It's like, what I know, this is how things have been going on for ages, and this is how things gonna have to go on. You're holding on to that, with your dear life, to your way of going about things, your thought process, the way you had perceived this. Yeah. Extremely egocentric. This is my way or the highway. The Star with the World in the reverse. Man, this is really something that for a very long time I have not felt for you guys. Like, why are you being so stuck in your head? Like, the past seems like, it felt like something really wonderful got seeded, but you are still carrying something from the past. You have not wrapped up something. You have not wrapped up an emotion or a cycle. There's something that you are. See, I'm taken again to this. See, this is where I'm taken to again. This birthing of a new age, this is how it felt like with the Star. But there is something in the past that you have not wrapped up. There is still something that needs to be dealt with. And you did not do that. And that is what is right now somehow causing this situation, this hitting the wall. This is where you need to tap into your inner conscience and break those chains, those ancestral patterns that this is how it's done. It has always been done, and that's how it's going to go. This is what ancestral patterns are all about. And we need to break that chain. Just because this is how it was done doesn't mean that there is no better way to do things. That is how we evolve as beings. This is something that has come in your life, this situation, because the divine truly wants you to work upon these ancestral patterns and break them for the good of the coming generation and for you. This is way deeper than just the 3D act and the 3D world. King of Swords in the crowning position, please. Please clarify the King of Swords here. We have the Moon. We're talking about our instincts, but we are being too practical about stuff. We are being too cold about things. We are being too planned. We are too in the head. This is conflicting energy. This is not knowing in which direction to go. This is being in the dark in your head. And you really need to tap into that inner light. We are talking about laying foundations. We are talking about the universe, the grandmother of Jesus trying to help you, seeding that light, laying that foundation. This is something that the divine is laying out in front of you so that you can truly work upon this, not just for yourself, but everyone involved in this situation. Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. We have the Lovers. We are finally able to tap into that heart space of ours that we have not been able to. We need to thaw the situation. We have the Ace of Pentacles here with, I'm taken to this brown bear, that grizzly coming out of hibernation, I'm told. So yeah, you're coming out from this cold zone in the near future and tapping into that warmth that this situation demands. That straight from the heart conversation that this situation needs. Ace of Wands, you want this new beginning. You do want to start something afresh. Ace of Wands in the internal, please. Princess of Coins. Look. Yeah, we have new beginning here. Some potential coming. This is what you really want to tap into. a new way of looking at things, a new way of beginning this, having this new spark in life. Pages, princes, whatever you want to call them, it's all about a lot of potential in life that you can see, that is shown to you, that life has this potential. How you are going to tap into that is up to your free will. Two of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups. Look, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. By the way, 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups both, and the Two of Wands for that matter, all three were in the Pisces reading, the Hierophant as well. Probably in case you have Pisces in your chart, you might want to look into that, because that was also very intense, very full of confusion, high on emotion, and this tug of war of, that impasse, that confrontation. Something on same lines it somehow was. Two of Wands, being on the crossroads and choosing the path towards your wish fulfillment. That's what you're trying at this point in time to do, and hopefully you are able to. We have got two aces, we have got two new beginnings, we have got something that's coming straight from the heart. We have finally been able to come out of our own hibernation. This Queen of Swords with the King of Wands in the reverse and the King of Swords, all of this was highly arrogant, highly egoistical, very cold energy that I felt. But hopefully then it seems that in the near future there is an energy shift, let's say, that's happening. Two of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. In your hopes and desires, you hope to have that clarity finally, as we were talking about, that fogged up energy in your head, trying to end the inner conflict or even the outer conflict, so to say, finally having that breakthrough. I'm told we have got three aces, by the way, 111, 111. You might want to look into that angel number, and we've got 2 times 10. We have endings and new beginnings. We have phases ending. We are entering a new phase in life. What we are fearing is that we are going to carry a certain level of regret as to how we behaved. That's what you are right now juggling. The fear of failure, the fear of, am I going to regret what I am doing? Is it okay? And hoping to have that sense of clarity. So I'm told again, go within, tap into that inner instinct of yours, your intuition. You being a water sign anyhow, you work through your instincts, that's your natural way of going about things. So it seems like because we were into this very egocentric zone, we kind of lost that touch, and that's what we need to tap into. That's what we are hoping to tap into, and fearing at the same time that we are going to regret doing so, because that will leave us out of the shell, which means that is going to leave us feeling vulnerable, and nobody wants to feel that, especially when you are in a confrontational situation. 10 of Wands with Death. Wow, that's quite a wrap. That's quite an outcome. Finishing it off. Whatever this burden is, finally dumping the load. Finishing it. That's it. We don't have to. We need to start. You will be able to break that change of the ancestral patterns that has come out in the very beginning of the reading. We are going to be able to end these cycles and start afresh. In the past, we had something that we were not able to put an end to with that world in the reverse. But death as the outcome with the 10 of Wands gives me the sense that you would finally be able to have this new beginning by wrapping something which had burdened heavily on your heart, and on your soul. And you are able to break through, and you are able to get to that new level towards that 10 of cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Man, look at that. We have Ace of Wands twice. We have 1 1 1 1. We have 4 times aces. We have got 10 of cups. We've got death. Yeah, this is endings and beginnings, and this is something that the divine has put you through just so that you can break these ancestral patterns, so that when you get to this new phase, you go into that phase with a new skin, I am told, with a new enlightened being that you would be. You would be birthing something new. This is something that you have dreamt of. And the only reason this phase, this zone that you are into has come in, just so that this ancestral pattern breakthrough can happen. This can be wiped out clean. You have a clean slate to be in this new phase. Wow, my crabs. Yeah, it's not easy to break ancestral patterns. It's not just something really small. This requires a lot of deep digging, a lot of soul searching. No wonder that you have been put into that conflict, confrontational, impasse kind of situation where there is no hope of negotiation, but you are still able to break through. Yeah, it's all about having a breakthrough in life, spiritually and otherwise. Let's have the last message. We have the Ganesha. Oh, look at that. The Vignaharta. The one who takes care of all hurdles. The one who clears your path. And anything auspicious that we here in India as Hindus start, any auspicious thing starts with thanking Ganesha. The first god to remember and to thank to is Ganesha. So we are talking about new auspicious beginnings here. Wow. Ganesha, let's see what Ganesha has to tell you. That gives me a very happy vibe. Yeah, very happy feeling. Very, very happy feeling. The god of new beginnings and remover of obstacles. What did I tell you? You are at the beginning of a new venture that is going to bring you great joy and success. Ganesha has been removing the roadblocks placed before you, granting you a smooth transition into this very moment. These roadblocks do not exist outside of you. However, they are the vrittis, fluctuations of the mind, represented by his vehicle, the mouse. So remember, all this that we've been talking about, these roadblocks, these are energetic, deep roadblocks. These ancestral patterns are way deeper than just what you see on the superficial level, on the surface level. And that's what you've been dealing with. And that's the reason why Divine has put you in this spot, so that you can deal with it and then you can have that breakthrough. And Ganesha's got your back. When you calm your wavering mind, you are able to overcome any obstacle. Ganesha will continue to bring you good luck, success, and harmony with the sweet of the Ananda, the awareness of your true consciousness as bliss. How wonderful. Absolutely, absolutely love the way this reading has wrapped up. I really thank you all for joining me today. It's a wrap. Namaste from the land of gods.